Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports. Loretto Mustangs. Summertown Eagles. Lawrence County Wildcats. This is the X Sports Network.
Merry Christmas from Coleman United Methodist Church. For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6. This Old Testament passage promised the coming of our Lord. Jesus is the reason for the season. Jesus is the reason for this season because Jesus is our hope, joy, love, and peace. We pray you feel the power and presence and promise of Jesus today and every day. Merry Christmas. Come worship with us in the sanctuary or online as we learn, love, and serve as disciples of Jesus Christ.
The Hidden Garden, located just off the square in downtown Lawrenceburg, is your hometown oasis for massage, aesthetics, full hair and nail services, and body waxing. Gift certificates are available, and be sure to follow them on Facebook for their specials. The Hidden Garden, your peace, your place. 222 Pulaski Street, Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, or phone 931-762-9799.
Head on over to Shaw Southeast Distributing in Lawrenceburg to find everything you need for your home, business, or fundraiser. To make life easier, Shaw Southeast Distributing now accepts EBT cards. Have a concession stand, food truck, or just your kitchen at home? Leave it to Shaw to fill your shelves with ease. Shaw Southeast Distributing delivers. Family owned and operated. Phone 931-762-7760. Follow us on Facebook or visit us at 1603 Ripke Avenue in Lawrenceburg.
Buying or selling a home has never been simpler or more professional than with Realtor Jacob Patterson guiding you through the process. Jacob is currently featuring this beautiful new construction property in Loretto, Tennessee, located near the Cherokee Hills subdivision.
Hi, I'm Jacob Patterson from Caldwell Banker Southern Realty, and if you're looking to buy or sell or interested in this home that we featured today, just give me a call or text at 931-279-1707 anytime, any day, and I'll be there to help you.
It's never too late to change your career or to go back to school. The decision to go back to school wasn't easy. Look at me, a wife, a mother, a degree in dental for 17 years. But here I am at LTC studying towards a career in cosmetology, and it's been the best decision I have ever made.
Are you busy at home or at the office and can't get away for your favorite meal? Simply pick up the phone and call Wright's Delivery Service. Locally owned, locally operated, fast, friendly, and reliable. Phone 256-762-3031 or visit WDSordering.com.
From the X Sports Network, this is Loretto High School basketball.
And welcome out to Lebanon High School here for some high school basketball action here on the X Sports Network. Saw the Lawrence County girls take on Riverdale this morning, and now for the night action, you got your Loretto Mustangs taking on the Admirals of Faragut. Loretto Mustangs 6-2 on the season, riding a 2-game win streak, as they defeated the Pearl Cone yesterday 69-48. And they are facing off against the 3-10 Admirals of Faragut, riding an 8-game losing streak, as they lost yesterday to Rockville 78-73. Starting lineups for both teams, starting off with Loretto Mustangs, the same 5 you've seen for the past several games now: Clint Seymour, Corbin Reynolds, Jackson Robertson, Mason Tidwell, and Kason Bowie. And for Faragut, you have Dom Van Acker, Tony Spatafora, Aiden Van Acker, Britton Lewis, and Parker Lane. Under 60 seconds till game action here at the Kerry Malone Power Games here at Lebanon High School. You see Loretto in their home white uniforms with black numerals outlined in gold. And you see Faragut in their navy away uniforms with gold numerals outlined in white. And now we'll turn it over to PA announcer Kerry Malone for the starting lineups.
From the Bluetels, the host site of the Kerry Malone Power Games, bringing awareness to teen suicide. I want to thank you for being with us these 2 days. Let me tell you something. I guarantee you this is going to be a good one. Faragut, the Admirals, and the Mustangs of Loretto. And now let's speak to Faragut High School. Admirals, their starters, number 3, Dom Van Acker. Number 4 is Tony Spatafora. Number 5 is Aiden Van Acker. Number 11 is Britton Lewis. And number 23 is going to be Parker Lane. The head coach, J.P. Burris, the Faragut Admirals. And now let's meet the Mustangs of Loretto. Their starters, 0 Clint Seymour. Number 1 going to be Corbin Reynolds. Number 5 is Jackson Robertson. Number 13 is Mason Tidwell. And number 22 is Kason Bowie. The head coach is Greg Tibbs, Loretto Mustangs.
And that will do it for our starting lineups here. Loretto looking for a big win against a 4A school, Faragut, out of just outside of Knoxville. So both teams had to make about a 2-hour trip here to Lebanon to play, as we have Kason Bowie jumping with Dom Van Acker. And Kason Bowie wins the tip. Loretto Mustangs have the ball, and we are underway. Corbin Reynolds brings it across the chime line, guarded by number 23, Parker Lane. Hand off to Bowie, back to Reynolds, hand off to Robertson. Has it top of the key. Lost it, got it back to Reynolds now, top of the key. Reynolds drives right side behind the back. Tries to get it to Bowie, does. Bowie, turnaround up and under, shot no good. Rebound, Parker Lane. Van Acker. And here come the Admirals. That's Aiden Van Acker. To Lane, back to Dom Van Acker. Over to Lewis, Britton Lewis. Lewis to Lane. Over to Spatafora. In the high post to Dom Van Acker. Short jumper, good. And Dom Van Acker gets Faragut on the board first as they lead this one 2-0. 7 minutes remaining here in the first. Robertson with the ball. Guarded by Lane. Robertson getting to the basket. Shot up off the glass. No good. Rebound. Van Acker and the Admirals. Faragut, a very lanky team. Might have a bit of size advantage on the wing against the Mustangs. Down low, Lewis, trapped under the basket, gets it out to Aiden Van Acker, over to Lane. That three-pointer, no good. Offensive rebound by Spatafora. He'll kick it out to Lewis, a three, no good. Rebound, Van Acker. And that's going to be turned over to the Mustangs. Stolen away by Tidwell. He gets it out to Seymour. Seymour on the left wing. Gets it up to Reynolds. That was the first turnover there for Faragut. Mustangs had a huge rebounding advantage over Pearl Cone yesterday as Tidwell gets in the paint. Shot up off the glass and good. Tie ball game. But are so far being out-rebounded by the Admirals. Spatafora brought it up the court. Over to Lane. And now Lewis with the three. He got it. Britton Lewis from outside. Reynolds gets the ball to Tidwell. Tidwell loses footing, keeps the ball. Over to Seymour. Seymour 17 points yesterday in the Mustangs win. Tidwell with 20, leading all scorers in that game. Seymour gets to the basket, drives out, kicks it out to Robertson. Robertson driving in now, spin off the glass, and good. 5:15 remaining. Faragut with the ball, leading the Mustangs 5-4. Parker Lane bringing the ball up for the Admirals. Gets to Aiden Van Acker. Now to Dom Van Acker. Up top to Aiden. That three-pointer, good. Faragut hitting the outside shot early as they lead this one 8-4. Robertson with it. Step back at the free throw line. Brings it back out. Faragut in extended man-to-man defense. Reynolds with it. Gets a screen from Bowie. Goes around it. Gets it to Tidwell. Down low to Bowie. Bowie, huge size advantage. He'll go up. Shot off the glass and good. Bowie had a good game yesterday. 12 points. That three-pointer no good. Rebound. Robertson, they're going to get over the back there. That shot will not count. And that foul will be on Lewis. We got some subs coming in for both teams. The number 1, Berkeley Nero for Faragut. Checking in for Spatafora. And number 23, Jaden Aaron, checking in for Case and Bowie. Jaden been getting some valuable minutes early this season. Reynolds with it, guarded closely by Parker Lane. Reynolds in a little bit of trouble, gets it to Robertson. Robertson drive to the basket. Tough shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Nero, and that's going to be stolen away by Seymour. And Seymour tried to bounce pass it into Robertson. It'll be a kicked ball. Mustangs will maintain possession, trailing 8-6. 3:55 remaining in the first quarter. Reynolds to inbound. Gets it to Seymour outside. Seymour driving to the basket. He's going to stop, spin, fadeaway jumper, money. Clint Seymour.
Clint Seymour.
Loretto 4 buckets from 4 different players. As that's over to Aiden Van Acker. Now to Nero. Over to Dom Van Acker. Dom driving to the basket. Tough. Blocked away there. I believe Robertson got a piece of that. And we got a jump ball as Van Acker and Aaron tie it up. Possession will remain with the Admirals as they inbound under their own basket. Gets it to Nero. That shot up. Good. And Berkeley Narrow gets on the gets in the book here in the first quarter. First bench point for either team. Reynolds with it, driving. His layup off the glass, no good. Rebound down to Lewis, over to Lane. Quickly up the court to Aiden Van Acker. Down to Narrow, bounce pass inside. Lewis misses the layup. Rebound, Tidwell on the Mustangs. Ton of contact as Mason gets down the court. Inside, he goes up off the glass, good. Mason Tidwell now with 4. He leads all scorers in this game, tied 10-10. 2:45 remaining here in the first quarter. Parker Lane with the ball, guarded by Jackson Robertson. Mustangs also in a man-to-man defense. Out to Britton Lewis. Now Van Acker with it. That is Dom Van Acker. Lane with it. He's going to drive to the basket. Kick out. Aiden Van Acker for 3. Can't get that one. Parker Lane on the offensive glass. Spins. That shot's up off the glass and good. Back and forth game here early. Seymour with it, guarded by Aiden Van Acker. Seymour free throw line. Gets it over to Tidwell. Tidwell guarded by Dom Van Acker. Gets inside, kicks it back out to Reynolds. Reynolds with the ball, guarded by Lane. Has it left wing. Thought about handing it off to Seymour, now gets inside. Backdoor cut to Robertson. Robertson in a little bit of traffic. Robertson trying to find a way out, and they're going to get him with a lane violation right there. Got caught in the paint too long. Had Tidwell open in the opposite corner. And we're going to have a timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching Mustangs basketball here on the X Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Jody, owner of Sassy Southern Designs, located at 1294 First Avenue, right behind McDonald's here in Lawrenceburg. We carry ladies' clothing size small to 5X. We would love to have you come out and shop with us for the holidays. We get new arrivals in every week. And shop small, shop local. We love supporting our local families here in Lawrence County as well. So we hope to see you this holiday season.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And out of the Farragut timeout, it will be Farragut ball. Inbounding under the Loretto basket. New sub in for Farragut is number 12. That is Daniel Lanning. Bowie is at the scorer's table coming to check in at the next dead ball. Lane with it, he has 2. Denies the screen, goes to his right, kick out in the corner. Lewis the 3, no good. Offensive rebound, Lane again. Smallest guy on the court, already has 2 offensive rebounds. Cross-court pass there to Lane. And that one's going to be stolen away by Mason Tidwell. Tidwell going to the basket, coast to coast, and that's good. Mason Tidwell with 6 early. That is the 3rd Farragut turnover here in the first quarter. And back cut, that one almost stolen away by Tidwell. That 3-pointer, Van Acker, no good. Good job boxing out there, Seymour, and Robertson with the ball. Robertson cuts the basket, kick it out to Reynolds. We're under 60 seconds here in the first quarter. Mustangs getting into their set. Reynolds gets the screen from Tidwell. Up top to Aaron, looking for Tidwell down low, and that one's going to be battered away, stolen away. That's Lewis with it. Outside Lanning, up to Lane. He'll take the 3, short. Offensive rebound Lanning, though, and he'll go right back up with it. Good. Daniel Lanning. Reynolds gets it quickly up to Seymour. 20 seconds remaining. Mustangs will hold for the last shot, I would presume. Seymour drive, mid-range pull-up. He's gotten good at that shot, and he hits his second one. Clint Seymour with 4. And 10 seconds remaining here in this first quarter. 14-14 all. Van Acker, left wing, he's going to drive. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound, Reynolds slings it full court. It will be short, no good. And we are knotted up after 1. Shootout here at Lebanon as the Mustangs and the Admirals are knotted up at 14. You're watching Mustangs basketball here on the X Sports Network.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
If there ever was such a thing as a company that could do almost anything, well, Tenakee Properties is it. These guys know how to completely transform your existing home into something new, or just do it room by room. Need a new bathroom or kitchen? What about a fresh coat of paint? Even a new floor? Looking for dirt work? Tenakee has you covered. Oh, and you can even rent a dumpster from them too. That's Tenakee Properties. Visit Tenakee.com or phone 931-244-4602.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to Lebanon High School for the Kerry Malone Power Games. Loretto will start the second quarter with the ball. Wilkerson and Bowie in. Seymour gets it to Tidwell, looking for Bowie down low. Gets it to him. Bowie double-teamed immediately. Gets the ball back, though, and kicks it out to Seymour. And I believe we're going to have a foul there on Faragut, number 12. I believe that is on Lanning. Reynolds to inbound. Gets it to Seymour, wide open in the corner. That three-pointer, cash. Clint Seymour with 7, and he now leads all scorers. The Mustangs lead 17-14. Van Acker, he loses it out of bounds. And that is the fourth Faragut turnover, first of the quarter. And Loretto will maintain possession as Jaden Aaron will check in for Mason Tidwell. 5 on the court for Loretto. You got Reynolds, Aaron, Seymour, Bowie, and Wilkerson. Good to see Kylan back after missing some time underneath. Seymour, beautiful up and in. Seymour with 9 here in the first half. And this kid's gotten so much better over the past couple of weeks, just getting his feet wet, back on the court more. You know, he didn't play last year. 3, that's good there by Tony Spatafora. 19-17 Mustangs lead, just under 7 minutes here. Reynolds gets inside. He's just going to go up, power, and good. All 5 Mustang starters now have a bucket. And that 3 there is no good. Rebound Wilkerson. That was number 15 Kent Carbaugh in the game for Faragut. That is Reynolds with the ball over to Seymour. Seymour 9 points early in this one, guarded by Aiden Van Acker. Over to Reynolds, back to Aaron. And Reynolds looking for Bowie, gets it down low. He's double-teamed, triple-teamed, out Reynolds. He'll take a 3. Bottom! Corbin Reynolds knocking down the triple. And the Mustangs now up 7 as Reynolds has 5. Reynolds hasn't been very much of a perimeter threat, but if you're going to leave him open, he will be able to hit that shot. And good pick and roll right there. That was Spatafora to Nero. And Nero now with 4, and looks to be a bit shaken up. So may have been poked in the eye there. Seymour has it. He's going to drive through contact. Charge there. And that'll be the second Mustangs turnover. That'll be the first foul on the Mustangs here halfway through the second quarter. Subs back in. That is Dom Van Acker and Claudio Song for Faragut. Tidwell back in for Loretto. Tidwell and Robertson, pardon. And Reynolds and Wilkerson will get a seat. Mustangs a little defensive miscommunication as they get their man-to-man line back up. Lane with it over to Spatafora. Dom Van Acker with the ball on the left wing. To Song, to Lane. Van Acker to Spatafora. Now Aiden Van Acker to Dom Van Acker. And he walked right there after getting the ball. Another Faragut turnover. Will give Mustangs possession, leading by 5 with 5:15 remaining here in the first half. Faragut High School just over 2,000 in enrollment. Put them around 5 times more students than Loretto, with just over Loretto in the 400 to 500 range. Tidwell with it. Hand off to Robertson. to Bowie. Bowie looking to trying to get it down low to Tidwell. Tidwell has it. Gets the Bowie in the corner. Back up top, Robertson. Bowie comfortable with a corner three, contested. Just didn't like his size advantage there. Robertson spins in, and he's going to carry his feet and travel there. Turnover number 3 on the Mustangs. Second here of the quarter. Both teams with a pair. 1 foul on each team in the second, as Tony Spatafora will bring the ball up the court for the Admirals as Corbin Reynolds looks to check into the game here at the next dead ball. Now Aiden Van Acker over to Song. Song has the top of the key, not anybody close to him. Van Acker. Lane with it in the far side corner, guarded by Robertson. Bounce pass to Van Acker, left wing, now right wing to Lane. Parker Lane over to Spatafora in the corner to Van Acker. That's Dom Van Acker. He's going to drive in the corner lane. Thought about the three, won't take it. Song now with it over to Van Acker. Good defense there by Jaden Aaron. Lane with the top of the key, guarded by Robertson. Trying to find somebody, can't. Gets it over to Dom Van Acker. Good defense here by the Mustangs as a team. Up top to Van Acker. Song, hand off to Lane. Song doesn't seem to be much of a perimeter threat. The Mustangs aren't guarding him out there. Van Acker drives, and we're going to foul here on Jaden Aaron, I believe.
Foul's on number 23.
That will be on Aaron, his first, team second. Reynolds in the game for the Mustangs. Same 5 for Faragut. Inbound to Song. Nobody within a foot of him as he gets it in the paint now. And they're going to get a foul there on Bowie.
Foul's on number 22. Casey Bowie, that's his first, team third.
And after playing a clean first quarter, the Mustangs 3 quick fouls here in the second. Van Acker with it outside, top of the key. Inside to Dom Van Acker. Over to Spatafora, now Aiden Van Acker. He'll take a three. Got it, that's his second three. Aiden Van Acker leads all Farragut scorers with 6. Reynolds with it, looking for Bowie down low. Now Tidwell. He'll stop over to Seymour. Seymour with 9. He's going to drive, throws up a tough shot, no good. Offensive rebound, Robertson, though. Back out to Reynolds, and the Mustangs will set it back up. And pass almost stolen away there by Van Acker. Bowie comes back with it in the backcourt. Reynolds gets it across the timeline. Farragut doing a good job extending the Mustangs' offense, as that's going to be a foul there on number 10, Claudio Song. That'll be his first, team second. 3 minutes exactly remaining as number 11, Britton Lewis, checking in for Tony Spatafora. Lewis with 3 in the first quarter, had a perimeter shot. Reynolds with the ball. Hand off to Robertson. Had Tidwell down low. Gets it to him outside. Looking for Bowie down low. Got it to Bowie. Shot up off the glass. No good. Seymour on the offensive glass. Lost it. Stolen away there by Van Acker. Lane outside to Lewis. Over to Van Acker. That is Aiden Van Acker with it. Over to Song. Song to Dom Van Acker. Over to Aiden Van Acker. Now to Parker Lane. He'll drive. He picked up his pivot foot before he dribbled there, and that will be a walk, another turnover here on the Admirals. Checking in is number 1, Berkeley Nero. Nero with 4 in the first. 24-22 Mustangs lead, 2:25 remaining in the first half. And after an offensive explosion in the first half, it's been more of a defensive game this quarter. Both teams settle in now. Underneath, Seymour wide open as I talk about how good the defenses are playing. Seymour gets into double figures with 11. Farragut timeout. We'll take it with you. You're watching Mustangs basketball here on the X Sports Network.
Old School Rentals in Loretto, Tennessee is headquarters for all your rental equipment needs. Need a trailer? How about saws, tools, loaders, or generators? You can find all of that and much, much more at Old School Rentals. Owner Ryan Smith, located on North Main Street in Loretto, Tennessee.
From the X Sports Network, this is Loretto High School basketball.
And welcome back out of the Farragut timeout. Quint Seymour up to 11 here in the first half for the Mustangs. Very good game for the lone senior on this Mustang squad. Remember, this Mustangs team was full of freshmen and sophomore last year. No upperclassmen. Quint Seymour joins the team back. Now you have a handful of juniors along with those sophomores and freshmen. So a more experienced team despite still being really young. Faragut with the ball, trailing 26-22. Lane, handoff to Van Acker. Now to Aiden Van Acker. Gets a screen from Nero. Lane over to Lewis. Lewis looking for somebody, gets it back to Van Acker, who is a little lazy with it, and it goes through his hands, back court. And that will be the fourth Faragut turnover here of the second quarter. 7th of the game. Mustangs with 3 this quarter, as they'll inbound on their side of half court. Tidwell throws it back court to Reynolds. Jay Nairn looking to check in for the Mustangs. Tidwell to Robertson. Has the whole right side to himself as he pulls it back out, back to Tidwell. Tidwell is going to drive through a lot of contact up and off the glass, and good. Mason Tidwell up to 8 points now. Mustangs lead now at the largest point at 6, pardon. Mason Tidwell with 8 points. Nero with it outside. In the corner to Van Acker, guarded closely by Tidwell. Up top, Lane. Outside, Lewis and Bowie. Lucky didn't get a foul there as Seymour gets the rebound. Mustangs have numbers. Robertson on the right side. Gives it back out to Bowie, out to Seymour. Seymour driving left side. Pull-up jumper. Cash money. Clint Seymour, 13 points here in the first half. Folks, you got to guard him. This kid's good. That's Lewis with it, top of the key for Faragut. Over to Lane. Lane out to Van Acker. Not to mention the job Seymour's done defensively on Aiden Van Acker. That's Berkeley Nero with it. Gets it to Van Acker. Over to Parker Lane. Lane going around with it, gets inside. Beautiful pass, Don Van Acker. Partially blocked there by Bowie, but they will get him for his second personal. First trip to the line for either team, Don Van Acker. 33 seconds remaining. Mustangs lead this one 30-22. Van Acker hits his first. Jay Nairn will check in for Case and Bowie, who 2 points, 2 fouls. Will probably be seated for the remainder of the half. Van Acker, second free throw. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Tidwell. And Van Acker goes 1 of 2 from the line. He has 3 points. And Mustangs almost lose the ball. Seymour gets it back. Seymour driving to the bucket through contact. Shot no good, but there will be a foul there on number 2. Or pardon, that is 11, Britton Lewis, his second. And it's only the third team foul there on Faragut, so 19 seconds. And Reynolds threw it off the back of, oh my goodness, Corbin Reynolds threw it off the back of Berkeley Nero, and Reynolds up to 7. You won't see that a lot. Mustang lead is 9. Van Acker with it left wing, kicks it out to Lewis. That three-pointer, no good at the horn. And the Mustangs explode to a 9-point lead here at halftime. You're watching Mustangs basketball here on the X Sports Network. We'll be back after the half.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
Hey y'all, Fred Webb here, United Country Southern Tennessee Realty. You get ready to sell your property, give one of these sales professionals a call today.
Hunter Webb, Farm and Land Sales Specialist, 931-321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, the Wayne County Connection, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
It's a slam dunk when you list with United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
Do you ever worry about having too much in the garage? What about where you're going to put the mower or your ATV, or better yet, your mother-in-law? Look no further than Quality Storage Buildings located right next door to Flat Rock Cheese and More on the Minor Hill Highway in Pulaski, Tennessee. There you'll find the answer to your need in a compact or spacious metal building. Built by hand right at Flat Rock by some of the finest craftsmen around, there's a perfect building for everyone, including economy, utility, cabin, lofted or garage models, and even an animal shelter line. Buy or rent to own, see the different models at Flat Rock or on North Main Street in Ardmore and on Highway 43 South in Dunn. Call today 931-363-3603 or 931-201-2205.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation, you're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Truett's Garage Doors in Leoma, Tennessee is your one-stop for new garage door installations for all commercial and residential buildings, plus they offer full service on all existing doors. Need a new garage door opener? Truett's Garage Doors has you covered. As an Amar Gold and LiftMaster dealer, Truett's Garage Doors offers the best pricing anywhere in the area. A family-owned and operated business, Truett's Garage Doors has been helping Tennessee and Alabama residents since 1999. Call the pros today at Truett's Garage Doors, 931-201-6464.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
It's time for fun facts. Today we're heading to New Mexico. New Mexico is home to the first atomic bomb, where Robert Goddard tested some of his rocket ship models, and where a UFO might have crashed in the town of Roswell. So, is there a connection? You decide. New Mexico is our 47th state, entering the Union on January 6, 1912. Here are 5 fun facts about New Mexico. 1. So, New Mexico is so dry that 3/4 of its roads aren't even paved because they don't wash away. 2. The Palace of Governors in Santa Fe is the oldest government building in the country. Seriously, it dates back to 1610. 3. The Pueblos of the Southwest have lived in the same location longer than any other culture in the country. There are 19 Pueblo groups with 4 distinct languages, and Taos Pueblo is one of the oldest continuously occupied communities in the United States. Some of their buildings are actually over 900 years old. Number 4. There are over 25,000 Anasazi sites in New Mexico. Number 5. In parts of north central New Mexico, they still speak a form of 16th century Spanish, and it actually isn't spoken anywhere else in the world. They're descendants of the Spanish conquistadors who came in search of Aztec gold. And there you have it, 5 fun facts about New Mexico. See you next time on Fun Facts.
Southern Tennessee Orthopedics welcomes orthopedic surgeon Dr. Paul Thomas. Count on Dr. Paul Thomas, podiatrist Dr. James Barksdale, and nurse practitioner Doug Ead at Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep your life in motion. Injuries and foot pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. So our team is here, close to home, to address the pain and to get you moving again. Southern Tennessee Orthopedics, from the routine to the unforeseen, you can count on us. To learn more, visit southerntennesseemedicalgroup.com or to schedule an appointment, call 931-762-4400.
Story and Lee, the Tennessee Valley's most dynamic furniture store, featuring our Made in America galleries with solid wood dining and bedrooms, leather furniture, mattresses, and so much more. You want it? We've got it. With our 3 acres of showroom and our huge warehouse, we're sure to have exactly what you want. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story and Lee.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back. We're about 60 seconds from the start of the second half here at Lebanon High School. Loretto leads Faragut 32-23. First half stats, Clint Seymour explodes for 13 in the first half, followed up by Mason Tidwell with 8, Corbin Reynolds with 7, Kason Bowie and Jackson Robertson each with 2. For the Admirals of Faragut, leading the way with 6 is Aiden Van Acker, Dom Van Acker, Tony Spedafora, Britton Lewis each with 3, Berkeley Narrow with 4 off the bench, Daniel Lanning with 2 off the bench, and Parker Lane with 2 as well. 7 first half turnovers for the Admirals, and 1 for 2 from the line. Mustangs only 4 turnovers in the first half, and not a single free throw taken. Not many fouls, only 4 each. Kason Bowie with 2 for the Mustangs, Clint Seymour with 1 along with Jaden Aaron, and for Farragut, Britton Lewis with 2, Claudio Song and Daniel Lanning each with 1. Farragut will start the second half with the ball. They'll be going left to right this half, Mustangs right to left. And here we are underway, second half, this Kerry Malone power game nightcap. And Spatafora with the ball. Over to Aiden Van Acker, now to Lane. Parker Lane, handoff, almost. And they are going to say he saved it. Mason Tidwell, what an amazing save. Robertson will drive in and get fouled by Lane. Thought there was no way that stayed in bounds as that was tipped away by Tidwell. Dives out of bounds to save it to Robertson. Everybody kind of stopped for a second. As Robertson's going to the line to shoot 2. It's his first. Parker Lane his second. A new 5 in for the Admirals. It's number 14, Carson McTavish. Number 1, Berkeley Nero. Number 15, Kent Carbaugh. Number 2, Brent Schwartzentruber. And number 32, Ethan Farhat, as Bowie got an offensive rebound right there and was fouled as Robertson missed his second free throw. Robertson up to 3 points now. And pardon, there was a foul there. or out of bounds. Either way, Faragut with the ball. It is Ethan Farhat bringing it up. Over to Nero. Over to McTavish. Back to Schwartzentruber in the corner. 3 right there is no good. That was Carball, and we're going to have a foul here on, they're going to say that's on number 1, Berkeley Nero, his first.
Number 1, Berkeley Nero, his first, team second.
There's our team second here. Reynolds bringing the ball up for the court. 7 for the Mustangs. 7 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. Tidwell in the post. Spins, goes up and under. Tough shot through contact, no good. Rebound brought down by Tidwell. Threw it off of Reynolds' foot. Got it back is Robertson. Robertson guarded closely by Nero. And now back out to Reynolds. Reynolds a circus play in the first half to end it. Threw it off the back of a kid's head. Took it in for a layup. That shot by Seymour, no good. And that's Nero trying to drive in, lost it, turnover. Second turnover for Faragut this half. Seymour, he's going to go coast to coast off the glass, up and good. Seymour had a season high 17 yesterday, already 15 today. As Nero has it, he's just going to drive in, backdoor, good cut right there. That is Kit Carball. And 10-point lead for the Mustangs. Reynolds inside, a little bit of trouble here, double teamed, and I believe we're going to get a foul there. I think that's going to be on number 32. No, that is going to be on Nero, his second. Berkeley Nero, 2 fouls now, third on the team. Reynolds to inbound. Seymour had it outside, thought about a mid-range pull-up. We'll get it over to Robertson. Robertson only 3 points today. Was in double figures yesterday with 11. Reynolds, only 2 points yesterday, 7 today. Robertson with it, trying to drive in on Carball. Pumps, go up, no good. Rebound down to Farhat. And the Admirals thought about the 3, back to Farhat. He'll take the 3, no good. Rebound, weak side to Reynolds. Mustangs have numbers. Robertson with it on the right wing. He's going to drive in, runs into a little traffic, falls. Lost the ball. What we got here, we're going to get and we got a foul on Loretto. Robertson, as we have a player down for Faragut. I believe that is number 14, Carson McTavish, who went for that offensive rebound. Still down, holding his head. And we'll take a short break here. You're watching Mustangs basketball here on the X Sports Network.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town. When you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
And welcome back. McTavish walks off under his own power. And he'll stay on the court as well. Actually, no, he will check out. Number 12, Daniel Lanning, in for him. As it's going to be a technical foul on the Mustangs. I believe that's going to go on Robertson. It'll be his first. To the line to shoot 2, Brevin Schwartzentruber. He'll hit his first. 35-26. Mustangs lead with 5:28 remaining here in the third. Second free throw, no good for Schwartzentruber, as Brevin now has 1. Faragut ball. Colin Wilkerson in for Jackson Robertson. Carball with it, gets it to Lanning outside. Schwartzentruber, that 3, got it! Brevin Schwartzentruber with a 3. Mustangs quickly up the court. Mason Tidwell with it. He'll go up off the glass and it good. Mason Tidwell in double figures for the 9th consecutive game for the Mustangs. And we're going to get a walk right there on number 15, Kent Carbaugh. Drove in, went up for the layup, and didn't shoot before he came back down. 8-point Mustang lead. As we're going to get a bench warning for Farragut's coach. Not happy with that foul. Or the turnover, pardon. It's their 3rd of the quarter. Loretto ball, 5 minutes remaining. Tidwell with it, guarded by Ethan Farhat. Farragut a very deep bench, and their coach didn't like the first minute of the half, as that's going to be a foul there on Farhat. That'll be his first team 4th here in the 3rd. Coach didn't like their performance for the first minute of the second half and went and put a new 5 in, and hasn't even looked down to that part of the bench yet, as the sub also came from that further end in Lanning. Reynolds with it over to Wilkerson. Wilkerson had 3 yesterday for the Mustangs. Seymour drives in, kick out. Reynolds over to Wilkerson. Almost lost it. Got it back to Reynolds. Seymour, he'll take the 3. And that's going to bounce all the way around the rim, back in. 18 for Seymour. Greg Tips will take a timeout. We'll take it with you. You're watching Loretto basketball here on the X Sports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
40-29 Mustangs lead out of that Loretto timeout. Farragut will have the ball under Loretto's basket, going left to right. 4:23 remaining in the first half. Same 5 in for Farragut, as is for the Mustangs. That is Farhat with the ball for Farragut. He's going to drive in. Handoff to Carbaugh. Lost it off his... Pardon, he lost it, but it went off Case and Bowie's leg. Is Aaron in for Bowie and Robertson in for Seymour. Seymour, 18 points. Had a season-high 17 yesterday, and said, let me top that today, as driving in was number 1, Narrow. No good. Good defense by Tidwell. Rebound by Aaron. Quickly up the court, Reynolds to Robertson, down to Tidwell. He will be fouled there by number 12, Daniel Lanning. That'll be his 2nd. Team 5th. Tidwell will go to the line to shoot 2. Mustangs 1 for 2 from the line today. Farragut 2 for 4, so not a lot of free throws up to this point in the game. Tidwell's first is good. Seymour looking to check back in as Tidwell hits both. He's up to 12 points now. Wilkerson will sit down for Seymour. It's Farragut's ball right under 4 minutes. Farhat with it. He gets it across the timeline, guarded closely by Robertson. DeSong over to Lanning. Back to Schwartzentruber. In the corner to Carbaugh. Carbaugh out to Song. Over to Lanning. Lanning kick out. Carbaugh. Song, he'll drive. Strong take to the basket, up off the glass and in. Claudio Song, he's on the board with 2. Mustang lead trimmed to 11. 42-31. Robertson with it. He's looking to spin to the basket, out Tidwell. His 3-pointer, no good. Rebound Song. Quickly down the court, Farragut. Song walked right there. Didn't know if the official saw it, but another turnover there for Farragut. That is their 4th of the quarter. And Hayden Buttram checking into the game for the first time tonight. We'll get Jaden Aaron. Buttram started the first 4 games of the season for the Mustangs. Seymour with it. In the high post to Tidwell. Tidwell backing down over to Buttram. Buttram has it outside, gives it over to Reynolds. Tidwell with it. Thought about a 3. Won't take it over in the corner to Robertson. Robertson down low, Tidwell. Tried to double team him back toward cut to Robertson. He'll go up through contact. Counted in the foul. Jackson Robertson going to the line for a 3-point play. Robertson 1 for 2 from the line today. Has 5 points now. Short, no good. Mustangs lead at 13 now. It's its largest point. Farhat with it. Now Song drives in on Buttram, kicked out to Farhat. In the corner to Lewis, the lone starter from Faragut in the game right now. Cross-court pass over to Schwartzentruber. Car ball over to Farhat. Farhat with it now over to Lewis. Down low to Song. Song out to Farhat for 3. That's going to be good. No good, pardon. Rebound Seymour. Quickly up the court to Robertson. Robertson driving. Kick out Buttram. Buttram thought about taking the shot. Kicks it out to Robertson. Mustangs will call the set. Robertson driving in. Handoff Buttram. Good dish over to Reynolds, and that shot is off the glass and good. What a feed right there from Hayden Buttram as he finds the cutting Reynolds open under the basket. Reynolds with 9 now. That is Farragut with it. Carball drives in. Shot back iron, no good. Rebound. Seymour fumbled it, gets it back from Buttram. Seymour with it left side. Cuts in, drives, throws up a crazy shot, no good. Thought he was fouled there, trying to draw a foul as Lewis has it, guarded by Tidwell. Under 60 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Mustangs lead is now 15. That 3 by Schwartzentruber, no good. Offensive rebound, though, out to Carball. He'll take a 3. That one halfway out, back in, and back out, pardon, as Tidwell there, I believe, is fouled by Lewis. And pardon, they're actually going to get Tidwell with that one, his first. Team 4th here of the quarter. Tidwell, Buttram check out for, and Seymour check out for Wilkerson, Aaron, and Bowie. Trey Slagley in the game now for Farragut. He has the ball. He's the one shooting that 3. No good. Rebound Bowie. Bowie, bit of a slow game after 12 points yesterday. Only 2 points. Not very many minutes today. As they get it down low to Bowie. Fumbling with the ball, and he is going to lose it. And that's going to be a foul on the Mustangs. Pardon, they are out of bounds to Farragut. First Mustangs turnover here in the third. 15 seconds remaining. Farhat with it. Kicks it out. Landing that 3. Looks good. No good, though. As Farhat has it. Over to Slagley. Fakes the pass. Out to Farhat. He'll take a deep 3. That one back iron. No good. Bowie coming down with the rebound. That'll do it for the quarter. Reynolds will throw it all the way down there. It will be no good. And that will do it for the third quarter. Loretto 46, Farragut 31. You're watching Mustangs basketball here on the X Sports Network.
Don't just find a job, find a career with Resource MFG. The team at Resource MFG in Lawrenceburg has the resources and experience to find you a full or part-time position right away. Now recruiting for open positions in Lawrence, Giles, and Murray counties. Whether you're entering the workforce for the first time or looking to take your career to the next level, let your journey begin with Resource MFG. Located at 300 Ellingson Street in Lawrenceburg. Phone 931-570-2111 to jumpstart your career today.
Tired of driving into the city every time you need appliances, furniture, or heck, just about anything? Next time, stay local and come to Swap and Shop Center. We have everything you want, from computers to furniture, major appliances, lawn and garden tools, electronics, you name it. Our #1 goal is to get you the items you need at a price you can afford. We even offer 120 days same as cash financing. We won't be undersold. We specialize in service after the sale. We pick up where everyone else leaves off. Swap and Shop Center, family owned and operated in Lawrenceburg for over 61 years.
And welcome back. Last quarter of action here from Lebanon. Mustangs start with the ball. Same 5 that ended the quarter are back out there. As Faragut has their same 5 out there, but they are putting 4 new guys in there. As Tidwell's trapped in the corner, out to Robertson. As that's going to be a foul there on Lanning, his 3rd. Good bit of fouls in this game, but just a bunch with 1 or 2. That Lanning is the first with 3. So both Aiden and Don Van Acker out there. Tony Spadafora along with Parker Lane and Britton Lewis. The original starting 5 out there for Faragut. Tidwell driving. He's going to go in off the glass and good. Tidwell up to 14 points now. Van Acker to Van Acker over to, pardon, that's Narrow out there, not Lewis. That 3-pointer from David Van Acker, no good. And Parker Lane again with the offensive rebound. Narrow driving to the basket on Bowie. Shot up, no good. Rebound case in Bowie. And we're going to get a foul there on Berkeley Narrow, his 3rd. Mustangs will inbound under the Faragut basket. Seymour in for Wilkerson, and this is the Mustangs starting 5 instead of minus Reynolds, who is not in right now. Seymour almost got a 3-second call right there. Back to Aaron, back to Seymour. Seymour had an amazing game today. Gets some open space, kicks in the corner to Aaron. Aaron's going to drive in. Flips over to Robertson. Robertson trying to drive in, can't find anything. Out to Seymour. Thought about a deep 3. And back out top to Tidwell. 6:30 remaining, and Tidwell guarded closely by Spadafora. Tidwell's going to drive in through contact off the glass and good. Back-to-back buckets for Mason. And the Mustang lead is 19. Aiden Van Acker with it. Still the leading scorer with 6. And that will be an air ball out of bounds to the Mustangs. Now the Mustangs starting 5 back in as Reynolds gets Jaden Aaron. Mustangs got some valuable bench minutes from their guys, Jaden Aaron and Colin Wilkerson. As Tidwell gets it, breaking the Faragut press single-handedly. Over to Seymour, over to Reynolds. Got more Mustangs basketball tomorrow live from Riverdale High School, the Adidas Classic, where the Mustangs will take on DeKalb County. Seymour, tough shot. He's in the 20s with another bucket. Seymour leads all scorers with 20. Van Acker to Narrow. Narrow's going to take the corner 3. Got it. Berkeley Narrow now leading all Faragut scorers with 7. Seymour with it. Driving, kicks out to Robertson. Robertson, he's going to drive. Right-hand layup, back iron and good. Jackson Robertson up to 7. And halfway through the 4th quarter, Mustangs don't have a point off the bench yet as Lane's going to throw that floater up. No good. Rebound, Narrow. Seymour went in there for the steal, and they will get him with the reach-in. That is Seymour's team second, as Faragut has a new 5 coming in. As Carbaugh, Lewis, Schwartzentruber, Farhat, and Lanning. As again, Farragut's coach is not happy with the play he's getting out of his starters. Lewis is the lone starter out there. Lanning with it in the corner. He'll take a pull-up jumper. Colette Seymour-esque is Daniel Lanning there with the mid-range jumper. He's got 4. Mustang lead 18 points now as they need to get it across half court, and that one's stolen away. Under the basket, that shot up and no good there by Britton Lewis. Had a layup right under the basket. as the first Mustangs turnover of the quarter. Seymour in a little bit of trouble, gets it to Reynolds. Reynolds with 9 on the day over to Robertson, who has 7. Hit the last Mustangs bucket. He drives in out to Tidwell over to Reynolds. Reynolds with it guarded closely by Farhat. That'll be a foul on Ethan Farhat, his second, team third. And pardon, that Seymour foul was only the Mustangs' first here in the quarter. Mustangs lead 54-36. Reynolds driving in, kicks out to Robertson. And no rush to score as there's only 4 minutes remaining. Robertson, he'll go up, though, off the glass. And good. Timeout, Greg Tips. We'll take it with them. You're watching Mustangs basketball here on the X Sports Network.
Tennessee Flight Training. We are training the next generation of pilots. Come and see why Tennessee Flight Training is the best way to learn to fly. Tennessee Flight Training. The skies are calling.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
From the X Sports Network, this is Loretto High School basketball.
And welcome back. Final quarter of action here at Lebanon High School for the Kerry Malone Power Games. Mustangs lead has grown to 20 after 3. Lanning with it. That shot no good. Rebound tipped around, came down to Reynolds. Seymour with it. 4 minutes remaining here in the fourth. Mustangs really in no rush to do anything. Seymour out to Robertson. Robertson, the last 2 buckets for the Mustangs as Seymour has it. Thought about driving, kicks it back out over to Tidwell. Tidwell on the high post, going to work. That shot off the glass. No good, batted around, and will finally come down to Lanning. And the Admirals quickly up the court, trying to get it to Lewis. And that one's going to be stolen away there by the Mustangs. Lewis was trying to fire it back to Schwartzentruber, and Reynolds intercepted that pass. Mustangs, a little 4-out, 1-in action. Tidwell and Reynolds at the top. Reynolds going to drive right by Lanning, kick out to Reynolds, or kick out to Robertson. And Tidwell the 3, no good. Offensive rebound down to Reynolds. Seymour, he wants 3, no good. Rebound. Jay Nairn will come in to fly in for that one, and they're going to say he walked right there. Not sure if I agree with that call. To the bench is Schwartzentruber, in is Trey Slagle. Farragut High School, predominantly known for baseball, had 12 baseball players signed Division I back in November, have had 15 signed to play college ball somewhere in total. None of them on the basketball team, as that one's down to Seymour over to Reynolds. Dangerous as he drives in there. That foul is going to go on number 15, Carball. 2 shots for Reynolds. Reynolds with 9, potential to get into double figures with 1 free throw here. Gets the first one. He's at 10 now. And he hits both. Reynolds with 11 now, the third leading scorer on this Mustangs team, who still don't have a single point off the bench, but when you're getting 20 from Seymour and 16 from Tidwell, along with almost double digits from both Robertson, is that layup up and no good by Carball. Not happy with that one. And Almost double figures from both Reynolds and Robertson. There's not much you can complain about, as that's going to be a held ball, jump ball possession arrow to Faragut, as the Mustangs lead this one 58-36, 2:11 remaining. Prior to today, Faragut hadn't scored below, I believe it was 65. Yeah, prior to today, 59 was the least Faragut had scored. They're at 36 now. Tidwell in a little trouble. Hands it off to Seymour. Seymour now in trouble. He's going to get that one batted away. Lost it. Lanning blocked away by Tidwell, but we're going to get a foul on the play. Let's see who that one goes on. They're going to give that one to Seymour. His third. And going to line to shoot 2 is Lanning. Faragut, their first free throws of the quarter coming. Back iron, no good. Faragut 2 of 5 from the line today. Mustangs 5 of 7. Second free throw is good. They're back up to 50% now. And Lanning has 5. Reynolds gets it to Tidwell. Cross half court to Robertson. Robertson in trouble, gets it to Reynolds. Reynolds going to drive in, kick out to Aaron. Back over to Seymour. Seymour over to Tidwell. Back to Seymour. Mustangs going to the bench for a couple of players. Tidwell, corner to Robertson. Under 90 seconds now as Tidwell has it. Driving, gets it to Reynolds, who will kick it out to Robertson, further back out top to Seymour, who's double teamed right now. Back to Tidwell. He has an easy lane to the basket. Handoff Reynolds, layup up, no good. Offensive rebound, though, Jaden Aaron. And it is lost out of bounds. Ball to Faragut. 4 new guys in for the Mustangs. Springer, Wilkerson, Dylan Thompson in for the first time, along with Hayden Buttram. Jaden out there alongside. And that layup by Britton Lewis up and good. His first point since the first quarter. He's up to 5 now as Wilkerson gets trapped and fouled right there. Believe that is going to be on Carball. If it is, it's his second. And Wilkerson will go to the line to shoot 2. Mustang lead down to 19 now with 45 seconds remaining. The Mustangs look to go to 7-2 on the season with a 3-game win streak. As Wilkerson hits that first one. First bench point for the Mustangs tonight. And Farragut's going to drop to 3-11 with a 9-game losing streak. Wilkerson misses the second one, gets his own offensive rebound, though, and is fouled once again by Lanning. That'll be his 4th. And Wilkerson going to go get to shoot 2 more. Logan Long in the game for the Mustangs for Jaden Aaron, and Jaden gave some great minutes off the bench, defensive and rebounding. As Wilkerson here shooting 2 more. Can't hit the first. Second one rims out. Wilkerson in 2 free throw trips goes 1 for 4. Farragut with it, 37 seconds remaining. Farhat over to Slagle. That 3 by Trey Slagle bounces off the back of the iron, back up and in. And Trey Slagle in the book with 3. Springer with it now. In a little bit of trouble, tries to get it to Buttram, slowing away by Slagle. Layup off the glass and good. Trey Slagle, 5 quick ones. 12 seconds left. Wilkerson with it. Up to Thompson, and Thompson will just take it back out for the Mustangs. And that will do it. Final here from Lebanon High School. Loretto 59, Farragut 44. Mustangs go to 7-2 on the season. Farragut drops to 3-11. And the MVP from the game is going to be number 0, Clint Seymour, is the Kerry Malone Power Games player of the game. Final stats, Seymour with 20. Mason Tidwell with 16. Reynolds with 11. Robertson with 9. Bowie with 2. Wilkerson with 1. And for Faragut, Berkeley Narrow led the way with 7. Aiden Van Acker with 6. Britton Lewis with 5, along with Daniel Lanning and Trey Slagle. 4 from Brevin Schwartzentruber. 3 from Dom Van Acker, Tony Spadafora, and 2 from Parker Lane, Claudio Song, and Kent Carbaugh. So that'll do it here from Lebanon High School. We'll see you tomorrow for the Mustangs taking on DeKalb County at Riverdale High School in the Adidas Classic. This has been Mustangs basketball here on the X Sports Network. We'll see you tomorrow.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.